pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Jeremy Doku, is the kind of player I'd rather not have come up against, Peter, because he's got real tenacity, he's strong, he's quick, and he can go either side. And as a fullback, that just makes you keep guessing as to what he's going to do next.
Okay, and the shot! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
O'Reilly. Doku. Decent progress down the left. Drilled in low. Danger averted for now. Tavernier. Truffert. Adley. Christie. Scott. Hill. Hill forwards and with intent. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. O'Reilly. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Semenyo. Adley. Tavernier. Christie. Adley. And it's Truffert.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cherki. Reinders. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he spark a counter here? Eva Nielsen. Eva Nielsen. He's found a way through. Kusanov gets it away. Scott. Scott played out towards the right wing. That's good play. Now it's Scott. Scott, and he's gone backward here. Semenyo are looking to break at pace. Mathias Nunes. Semenyo. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's very neat. And it's Nunez. Mathias Nunes! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Nicely intercepted. Kusanov. Reinders. O'Reilly. Doku. Reinders. Doku. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Matheus Nunes. And here's Semenyo. And here's Semenyo. Can he deliver? Looking to go deep. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Ake gets over and intercepts. Semenyo. Cherki. O'Reilly. And here's Doku. And it's O'Reilly. Cherki. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cherki really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Senesi getting this one clear, and he's had a shot! Truffert shifted upfield. Adley spread out to the left. And here's Tavernier. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That was travelling.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
O'Reilly. Now it's Doku. Very nicely done. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, this is a great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Truffert clears it away. Cherki turns and goes back. And it's Reinders. Matheus Nunes. And here's Semenyo. Senesi tries to clear. Scott. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. O'Reilly. Reinders. Cherki. O'Reilly. Reinders. Cherki. Great chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He comes flying in! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Haaland instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Semenyo. He is just caressing the ball. Cleared away. Doku. O'Reilly. O'Reilly proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that is a... And the finish! Well, they could break here. Done delicately. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Matheus Nunes. That is lovely. Cherki. Reinders. Eva Nielsen do have a chance to counter here. And here's Tavernier. Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Decent hit from there. Kusenov. Cherki.
Was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Bernardo Silva. Semenyo. Cherki. And here's Doku. O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Oh, smashing header! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
And here's Evan Nielsen, succumbs to the pressure. Doku. Climbs up big! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
After 21 minutes is number 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. And it's Jimenez. Jimenez with the cross.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Alex Jimenez clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And here's Haaland. Doku. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Jimenez gets it clear. Christie, and it's played forward. Adli. Troffer, that's an imaginative pass. It is a corner. Kusanov can get it clear. And it's Jimenez. Christie. Scott. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And the keeper beats it away. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland, here comes the cross. That has been knocked clear. Cherky. And here's Haaland. Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Christie. And it's Adli. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Haaland. Doku. Here's Doku. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. O'Reilly. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. Senesi. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Hill. And that was very necessary. Over to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Cleared away. Out to the right. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Jimenez. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Doku. O'Reilly. Oh, he's found support out wide. Doku. Doku! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
He has found the way through. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. So who's he picking out? Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bernardo Silva, aim forwards. Christie. Senesi. Jimenez. Christie. Senesi, gently done. Tavernier. Tavernier looking for a runner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Doku. Doku. That's a good run down the left. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Reinders. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And he comes up trumps again. Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Christie. Truffert. And here's Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Now that's well seen too. He can get that clear. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Adley does really well to win the ball there. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Haaland. And here's Haaland. Cherki. And here's Reinders. Doku. And here's Doku. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Reinders is offering a wry smile there.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Decent chance! He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Scott. Christie. Reinders. Cherki. Christie. Moved on forwards. And the counter is on. Tavernier. Oh, good spread. And it's Jimenez. Oh, nice touch. He's through here. He's on it. Can he get away? Jimenez with the cross. Reinders tries to clear. O'Reilly. And it's Tavernier. Into the channel. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, great shot. Shot and goal! He scored! And the comeback is complete.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tavernier, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Semenyo. O'Reilly. Doku. O'Reilly. Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. And here's Semenyo. Eva Nielsen. Christie. Senesi. Truffert. Senesi. Scott. Hill. Reinders. Doku. Cherki. Played out to the right. Semenyo. Lovely feet. Real chance! And here's the chance to counter. Caresses it through. And the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Semenyo carries the ball down the right. Now here's the delivery. That's going to go a long way. Christie. Truffert. Good play on the left-hand side here. Senesi. Scott. Tavernier. Scott. Oh, good spread. Reinders. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Senesi, aim forwards. Adli, and it's Truffert. And that's a good ball. Cleared without complication. And claimed it back swiftly. Eva Nielsen! Out to the left it goes. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well read, nice interception. Christie. Truffert. It's a throw-in. Matheus Nunes. Nice control. Eva Nielsen. Adli. Eva Nielsen. Matheus Nunes. Kusanov. Bernardo Silva. Reinders. Reinders shifted upfield. Senesi. Scott. And here's Evan Nielsen. And it's Adley. Adley! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Bernardo Silva. Natchez Nunes. Semenyo. And he's making progress on the ball. Semenyo hurtling down that right flank. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And here's Semenyo. And he's there to get it away. Calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Natchez Nunes. Ake, gently done. Reinders. Natchez Nunes. And it's played forward. And that has been knocked clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Natchez Nunes. Cherki. Reinders. Thinks about the shot. Haaland. Hill did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's come to nothing. Senesi. Adley. Senesi. Truffert. Senesi. Adley. Scott. Jimenez looking to hit the byline here. Decent chance! He hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority in this.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
O'Reilly. Doku. Doku. That's tidy. A chance to play it in. Now it's Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Bernardo Silva must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
O'Reilly does really well there, strong defending. Reinders. Doku. Cherki. Doku. Reinders. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Tavernier. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's been slipped through. Header! He has kept it out. What great reactions! Christie goes short. And it's Christie. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Adley. And here's Evan Nielsen.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Reinders. Troffer cuts it out. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ake. Scott forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Nice interception, well timed. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Bernardo Silva. Semenyo. Semenyo has a look inside the box. Hill cuts out the pass. Tavernier. Jimenez could try cutting inside here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Here comes another cross.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Here's a corner, good chance. And it's going to be another corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Scott. Now it's Scott. to the right. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Haaland. Well timed, excellent interception. Senesi. Hill, aim forwards. Tavernier. Adli. Tavernier. Jimenez. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Cherki. Reinders. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Christie. Mathias Nunes. Cherki. Vicious ball here. Petrovic gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Jimenez. And it's Tavernier, looking here to chip it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tavernier is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Scott. Tavernier. Adli. Truffert. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Adli. Kusanov with the slide tackle there. Senesi. Adli. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Christie. Senesi. Tavernier. Evan Nielsen. And the ball's come loose here. Reinders, made over towards the opposite flank. Truffert gets rid without sophistication. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Now it's Semenyo. Cherki. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Semenyo. And it's Nunez. Cherki. Chooses to go back. Matches Nunez. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Jimenez. Christie. Senesi. Adli. Adli. Out towards the flank. Short changes him with that pass. Mathias Nunes. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Adli. Christie, gently done. Tavernier. Scott. Jimenez, shifted upfield. And it's Jimenez. A heavy challenge. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Foden, aim forwards. Adli. Christie. Senesi. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen, played out wide. Jimenez with the cross. Mathias Nunes. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Reinders, played out to the left flank. Jimenez gets good distance on it. O'Reilly's cross. That is a brilliant interception. And now the breakaway. Hill. Scott. Tavernier. Christie. Hill. Christie. Scott. Christie. Senesi. Moved on forwards. Mathias Nunes gets across to intercept that. Mathias Nunes. Out to the left it goes. So what can they make of this? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Aimed in towards the centre. And that is not finding anyone. Bernardo Silva. Mathias Nunes. Foden. Mathias Nunes. Clipped into space. Troffer getting this one clear. Senesi attempts a clearance. And it's Bernardo Silva. Tries a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ake. So the play, and it is a goal kick. Trufair. And here's Adley. Tavernier. Tavernier! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Reinders. Muscular approach does pay off here. Christie. Scott. And it's Tavernier. Played down the flank. Jimenez with the cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Cherki. Marmouche. Trufair gets it clear. Adley. Matches Nunes, makes the interception. Reinders. Kusenov. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. Matches Nunes. And here's Foden. Now it's Foden. Can he deliver? Chance to deliver. And he's there to clear it. Adley. Senesi. Christie. And it's Tavernier. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Scott. Christie. Adley. Trufair looking to get on the end of this. Marmouche. Proves too strong. Chance here to counter. And he has been fouled there. And it's Adley. Trufair. Oh, that's neat. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Reinders, gently done. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Hill. Senesi. Trofair forwards and with intent.
Adley really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ake. Tavernier, and they can counter here. And the keeper has it. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Reinders. Tavernier. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Trofair. Oh, a delicate chip through. He's got to be in here! That's good defending, very good defending. Big chance, corner. And he's well positioned here. Adley. Christie. Trofair. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Reinders is there, and he can get that clear. Cleared without complication. Senesi. Christie. Scott. Christie. Tavernier, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Calmly anticipates. Marmouche. Scott. Jimenez. Scott. Christie. And it's Tavernier. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Scott. Hill. Jimenez tries to dink it through. Eva Nielsen.
Reinders, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Haaland. Over to the left. Marmouche. Oh, that's nice. That's an excellent interception. And it's Nunez. Ake. Foden. Adley, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Hill. Jimenez making good progress on the right-hand side. That's really well manoeuvred. Reinders. Can he latch on to this? No, that pass has been well intercepted. Senesi. Scott. Senesi, gently done. Christie. Hill. Scott. Moved on forwards. O'Reilly cuts it out. Tavernier. Christie. Truffert. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. On the field is
And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's not entirely surprising, despite the difference in quality. They got the basics right and were helped with a few mistakes.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
heavy after the final whistle today.